Hello everyone, this is Usage Sake, back with another episode of Root Letter. Sorry it's been a few days since my last upload, but we're back on track and you'll get an episode a day until Root Letter is finished. So last time we finally wore down Monkey. Took a couple episodes, but we got him down. And now we have a new lead from Aya's Candy Stationery Letter. So I assume this chapter will be about Fatty. He was mentioned as someone who runs a bakery in town. So hopefully we'll get to meet him this episode. Let's continue. Oh yes, of course. We went to the castle grounds. Maybe I'll look around for a bit. Did I look at all this? I don't remember. There's a tourist information center. I can ask there. I'll go inside the tourist information center. They're selling souvenirs and books about Matsue Castle. It feels more like a little shop than an information center, but I'll try talking to an employee. Welcome. Is Reiichi Kurai the man that was known to walk around wearing a yukata? And were we told to speak to him about the ghost? I kind of don't remember. Like I said, it's been a few days. Excuse me. Are you looking for something? I'm looking for Reiichi Kurai. Do you know where he might be? This is the Tourist Information Center. Right, sorry. I might as well get something here. How about some Musubi water? What else do you have? How about this fox good luck charm? They say the Matsue fox protects you from fires. The Fumino house was burned to the ground. I think I'd better get this charm. I'll take one. Thank you. Acquired a charm. You said you're looking for Reiichi Kurai? Yeah, do you know where he is? He's usually hanging out in the grove. Thank you. You weren't going to tell me that unless I bought something? That's kind of funny. Grove of the Village Shrine, huh? Worth a shot. This information office is just inside the gates. They provide a free luggage care service, as well as providing various pamphlets and selling souvenirs. So you can, I guess if you're carrying luggage and you're in town, you can stop by and they'll take care of the luggage while you walk around. I don't understand what a free luggage care service is. Let's check that fox charm if we can. I want to see what it looks like. A charm I bought from the Shiroyama Park Tourist Information Center. It's supposed to protect you from fox's mischief. Okay, I thought it would be a charm of a fox, but I guess this protects you from foxes, and foxes cause fires? Is that a thing? Maybe that would explain, Vulpix and Ninetales. It's interesting, I guess foxes cause fires is like a myth in Japan, maybe? Can I check the tourist center? They have pamphlets about Matsue and Shirayama Park. There have some booklets. Again, the editing in this is... The grammar is not always correct. There are cool posters up here. Then again, I can't read. If you watched my... I just uploaded a video of me playing Pokemon Coliseum for Magic Lapan's birthday. And man, I had a hard time reading that, and that's pathetic. So, I don't know. I can recognize when it's bad grammar. I just can't read very well, I guess. Or like reading and then speaking it out loud on the fly is not an easy skill to have, I guess. Looks like you pay for stuff here. It's obvious. Okay, what's back here? It's on a poster for Matsue. I should have started writing down every time I noticed a grammar issue. But that would take a lot of time if someone wants to bother doing that. I'd like to know the number. Of course, I think this is the original 2016 release, and I think there's been like a couple different versions released. So maybe this is like version 1.0 and it had problems that were patched out later, or in new versions that were released the grammar was a little bit better. It's possible it was rushed or something. I mean, it's a visual novel of a Japanese game released internationally. I can't imagine that they put a whole lot of money into it just because I can't imagine it sold that well. But whatever. Okay. Sorry. Tangent. She said the park out back, correct? Is that what she said? I don't remember. I need to head to the forest of the shrine. Okay. This is nice. I would love to visit this place. If these drawings are accurate, this seems like a really nice area to visit. I would love to come here one day. Maybe I will. You know, I'm just going to do it, you know? I'm just going to go, you know? When coronavirus is over, hopefully I can visit Japan. The new green leaves from the trees cover my view of the sky. This feels creepy. Better head to the grove. I ran away. Wait, I think I'm lost. Where is this? Kiharu Cafe, huh? I'm here anyway. I'll take a break. There are a couple of tourists inside the shop. I order the Jonama Sweets set, and they bring me some matcha tea and fresh, artistic, handmade sweets with a motif based on the 4 seasons. I eat the fresh sweets and drink the matcha tea. The fresh sweets are delectable and pairs well with the subtle bitterness of the matcha. Matsue has quite an array of delicious things. A bushy-haired man in Japanese dress sits down next to me without making a sound. I gotta admit, with the long hair and the fedora, you don't look like a man out of the past. You just look like a neckbeard. I gotta admit. Men in kimono. Are you the one who wants to hear the scary stories? Is this Kurai? The name certainly matches. Are you Mr. Kurai? I gather horror stories strange tales, and urban legends, and retell them with no fee, no discretion, and no permission. Reiichi Kurai at your service. This guy's giving me the chills just by being here. Now let me tell you a blood-curdling, terrifying tale of this region. No, wait, please, no scary stories without discretion. I already know which one I want to hear anyway. Oh, it seems I was jumping to conclusions. What is it that you want to hear? What I want to know is the story about Oba High School. There are several ghost stories from there. The one I want to hear is the story about the female student who died 25 years ago. Don't blame me if you end up wishing you never asked. You're trying to scare me, huh? I won't fall for that, huh? I don't know why he's so scared. It's just like, it's the middle of the day and you're in like a pastry shop. Why are you terrified? Little baby, little baby. Kurai begins to speak in a voice as dark as his humor. 25 years ago at Oba High School, a young girl lost her life. Her name was Aya Fumino. How do you know her name? Kurai doesn't answer that question. The 18-year-old Aya died, leaving behind her wish in this world. The following year, her best friend died a mysterious death. It was rumored that Aya had called to her best friend. Sounds like this ghost story is for real. The following year, the curse of Aya became the topic of conversation in that class. Some students are chatting. I can't believe we got the same class as Aya Fumino. You idiot. Don't call her by her full name. He's right. I heard that rumor is true. Then is someone from our class going to die? If you don't want to die, don't agree to be friends with the ghost. But when she approaches you, that's it, right? Is there a way to stop the curse? Not coming to school, probably. We'll get held back if we do that. It's better than dying. What do we do if we're put in the same class again next year? Well... I have an idea. Someone should start up a correspondence in Aya Fumino's name. Get her a pen pal. What the fuck? Right, a pen pal's a friend too. If she can get letters addressed to her from a pen pal, her ghost should be satisfied. But wouldn't that pen pal get taken to the underworld? They wouldn't have anything to do with us. We're just protecting ourselves. What about the address? I've got it covered. My brother works at the post office. I'll have him forward any letters addressed to Ayafumino to my house.
文通相手を募集している人を探すわ。
I'll find someone who's looking for a pen pal. I'm listening to Kurai's story. Did the correspondence really happen? Kurai gives a big nod.
高校では文通の儀式が受け継がれ、今でも幽霊との文通をしている者がいるらしい。
Oba High School carried out the correspondence ritual, and they say that there is still someone corresponding with her ghost today.
いかがなされましたか？顔色が悪いようですが。
Is everything alright? You seem a little pale. Interesting. So, it's possible we were never speaking to Ayafumino. It was just one of the kids. I'm gonna guess it's that group of kids did the ritual or whatever and corresponded with me, and that there was no Ayafumino or something. I'm not quite sure. Is everything alright? You seem a little pale. That's a scary story. I can't deal with this. It must be your imagination. My legs won't stop shaking. So who is Ayafumino?
呪いそのものといった感じでしょうか。
The curse itself, I suppose. My legs are shaking faster now. Damn it. What happens to the pen
そ
pals?
れは誰もわかりません。
Well, no one knows. At that moment, thunder rumbles in the skies above. Ah!
あなた怖がりですね。
You're a scaredy cat, aren't you? You really are. You're a little baby. That story is just a bunch of lies anyway. It's fiction. Isn't it?
こういう話は真偽を確かめない方がいいと言われています。
They say it's best not to attempt to verify these
下手に
stories.
真相を確かめようとすると最悪の事態になるそうです。
One step in the wrong direction could land you in the worst of circumstances, they say. Oh, come on. My mind has gone totally blank from hearing Kurai's story. When I come to, Kurai is gone. Hey, Kurai? I look around and spot Kurai walking outside the shop. When did he leave? When I try to leave the shop lady grabs my arm. You haven't paid yet. Alright. I lose sight of Kurai while paying the bill. It looked like Kurai was headed down the street I came from. I run over. There are still thick gray clouds covering the sky. The forest is dim and gives off a suspicious aura. That's weird. Where'd Kurai go? I went after him right away. I look around, but there is no sign of anyone. Oh well, I guess I'll go back to the Tourist Information Center for now. I lost sight of Kurai after all. That story about the curse has to be made up. I'm sure it's all just a lie. A fat man comes walking this way. I know. I'll look for Fatty next. The names she gave to her friends are all kind of mean. The fat man glares at me.
用事ですか？
Got a problem? No, nothing, sir. The man walks away. Fatty. Hang on, I think Monkey was saying something, but what was it? Think. Oh, I forgot. Monkey had said Fatty works at a cake shop. And in her letter, Aya wrote that Fatty's berry tarts are delicious. Fatty must be someone who's fat and works at a cake shop with delicious berry tarts. With this much information, I might find him sooner than I think. I wonder how many cake shops there are on Mitsue. I'll try looking it up. The guidebook lists lots of sweet shops, from Japanese sweets to cakes. There are more shops than I thought. If I go to all of these, I'll be the fatty. But I have no choice but to try going. I'll start in the Kiyomise shopping area. There's a lot of cake shops there. The Kyoto-style streets are lined with stylish stores and unique shops. Retro lamp posts, and stone-paved pathways give off a tasteful charm. The place is buzzing with young women. I've come to Kiyomise shopping area. It's a shopping area reminiscent of the Meiji and Showa eras. There's a cake shop called Seitendo. I think I'll try there first. I come out from the shop. There were no fat people there. They looked at me funny when I stared around the shop. I'm just a sketchy guy like this. There must be a better way. As I stand there thinking, a female customer comes out of Seitendo carrying the cake she bought. I know. I'll try asking the customers. Let's be tactful about this. Excuse me, I'm looking for a cake shop. Do you have any recommendations? Seitendo is good. Oh, and Pâtissière Pure. Are any of the managers or employees fat? The manager at Pâtissière Pure is super handsome, and his employee is really pretty. That doesn't seem like the place. Are there any more? Pâtissière Bunt is good too. Are there any fat employees? It's a big shop, so there's a lot of employees. Might be that shop. I'll try going to that shop, thanks. I thank the lady and leave, ignoring the look she gives me. Takayuki, I'm beginning to learn more and more, is either an asshole or does not understand social norms. You can't call a woman a bitch and ask where fat people are, you moron. Like, of course you're gonna get bad looks, you idiot. Shoot, I forgot to ask where Pâtissière Bunt was. Moron. I checked the guidebook. Here it is. It's not so far from here. I head for Pâtissière Bunt. I come back from the shop. There wasn't anyone who seemed like they could be fatty in the Pâtissière Bunt either. It looked so good I couldn't help but buy their latest creation. Choco Potato Chips, LL size. Acquire Choco Potato Chips, LL size. It's going to be important later. They look delicious, but it must be loaded with calories. Looking at all these sweet foods is making me crave something more savory. I know, I'll go to Kamarian. Like chocolate-covered potato chips sound gross, to be honest. I can understand, like, mixing sweet and salty. I just think potato salty is not something I would enjoy. Sweets I bought from the Pâtissière Bandit. Interesting. The name fits, and it looks tasty but fattening. That's weird. It was Pâtissière Bunt, not Bandit. That's strange. Okay. You want to go to Kamarian or whatever? If you're worried about calories, don't go to like a soba restaurant. There it is. I come to Kamarian. I walk into Kamarian. There are a few customers here and there. Feels like I'm home. Sanpei comes over. Welcome. I look at the menu. I'll have the grilled mackerel meal. Yes, sir. One grilled mackerel meal coming up. Sanpei repeats my order in a lively voice and goes to the kitchen, as lively as usual. After a while, Sanpei brings over a grilled mackerel meal. He lays out bowls of rice, miso soup, grilled fish, tofu, and one more side dish I don't recognize on the table. That looks okay. I wonder if you can eat the skin on the mackerel. I really like salmon skin. If you cook it right, you can eat it, and it's good. It has a lot of fat in it. It's really good. This one doesn't look as tasty as some of the others they've had. The grilled fish looks delicious. What's in this little bowl? Genkichi comes out from the kitchen. Looks good. That's sliced koi carp. It's one of the Lake Shinji specialties. I tried the sliced koi. Good. That's your third dish for the sumo ashikoshi. Genkichi stamps the ko on my stamp rally card. At this rate, you just might do all 7, huh? I'd rather not have to extend my stay that long, but... That's right, you came to Matsue on a manhunt. Yeah, sort of. Say, I haven't shown Genkichi the photo of Aya yet. I feel like I've tried to. Maybe not. It's this person. Do you know her? I show Genkichi the photo of Aya. It's a photo from 15 years ago, so she'd be 32 years old now. Genkichi stares fixedly into the photo. She might have been a customer, but... Do you know her? No, I don't. I had high hopes because of how stuffy he acts, but I guess he wouldn't know a high school girl. What does that mean? He acts stuffy so he would know everyone? I don't get that. Maybe I'll try asking where Fatty is. Yeah, moron. Is there like a fat guy around here that likes cake? Is there a cake shop around here with a fat employee? If you're feeling like something sweet, how about this place? Genkichi hands me a flyer for Pâtissière Pure. I have a feeling that Fatty is not going to be fat anymore. It's a new cake shop that opened up. The head chef came by and left some flyers. Pâtissière Pure, I've heard of them before. On the flyer is a photo of a tall, slender, handsome head chef. It says his name is Jun Omori. He's probably not Fatty. Half price will do for today too, young man. Acquire Pâtissière Pure flyer. No leads, huh? Well, I guess I'll go look for clues at Kiyomise shopping area again. I seem to have made a good impression on Genkichi of Kamiarian. He only charged me half price for my meal that day too. No, we need to go to Pâtissière Pure. That's clearly Fatty, you moron. I don't know. That's just storytelling. I guess from his perspective, maybe it makes sense he wouldn't think that, but come on, of course it is. I came back to Kiyomise shopping area. I guess I'll go to the cake shops one at a time and look for Fatty. I come out of the cake shop. No one seemed to be Fatty at this shop. I wonder if there's any other way to look for Fatty. I'm mulling it over when a tanned macho man with shining white teeth approaches me. You're counting calories, aren't you? Not really? I'm supposed to be on a diet, but I ate that cake. Your face says it all. Like I said, that's not it. You looked depressed. Flex your muscles, flex your heart. Who are you? I'm Natsui, instructor at Diet Studio Riziera. I'm not interested in
筋肉
diets.
質の体になると女性にモテますよ。ガッツ
Muscular bodies attract hot girls. Yeah! The jock type, huh? I'm not into that kind of stuff.
そう言わずに体を鍛えましょう。ダイエットしましょう。日焼けしましょう。ガッツ
Come on, let's work out. Let's diet. Let's tan. Yeah! No
それ
thanks.
ならチラシくらい持って行ってください。
At least take a brochure, dude. Acquired Riziera brochure. Natsui hands me a brochure. The brochure has before and after photos of anonymous Riziera clients, along with their comments. I see. As I look it over, something draws my attention. All through high school, I was overweight, and my friends called me fatty, but coming to this studio helped me lose weight. Unlike before, I'm now more proactive about everything I do, and I have new confidence in myself. He might not be fatty anymore. I can't get stuck on one idea. Oh, Fatty might have lost weight. Could the guy in this brochure be? Yes, you fucking moron. Of course. He lost weight, you goddamn idiot. Takayuki is so stupid. Okay. Can we please go to Patissiere Pure? I'm talking to Natsui right now. Oh, wait. Guts! Hey! Yeah! Yeah! What am I supposed to do? It sounds like Natsui knows something. Okay, am I supposed to ask him something? Oh my goodness. Show him this? Do you know this person?
娘さんですか
No. Is she your daughter? No, she's my pen pal.
警察行きます
Shall we go to the police? Don't get the wrong idea. This is a photo from 15 years ago.
てっきり危ない関係なのかと思いましたよ
Oh, for a second I thought you were in a dangerous relationship there. Do I look that old? Or like a pedophile? Everyone seems to think you're a pedophile. Am I supposed to like ask him stuff? I don't really know what to ask him. Okay, I don't know what to do. Sounds like Natsui knows something. Guts. Okay. Check. Looks like this one. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. Is there something else maybe that I can show him? Show him the flyer back, maybe? I think I tried showing that.
どうかしましたか
Is something the matter? Who is this man in your brochure?
男に興味があるんですか
You're interested in men? Not like that. Tell me who this person
個人
is.
情報は言えません
Personal information is confidential. Come on, what's the big
言え
deal?
ません
It's confidential. Tell me who he is.
私
Max!
のガッツの真似をしないでください
Please stop copying my yeah! He's the head chef at the cake shop, right?
えません言えません
It's confidential. Confidential. You're tight-lipped, huh? I stare at the after photo in the flyer. I've seen this guy somewhere before. This guy, could he be? I take out the Patissiere Pure flyer and compare it to the photo of the head chef. It's the same guy. Mr. Natsui, you're an instructor,
それ
right?
がどうかしましたか
What about it? Do you know the head chef of Patissiere
さ
Pure?
あどうだったかな
I don't know, do I? Okay, I mean, let's just go. If... My goodness. This photo is of Omori, the head chef at Patissiere Pure, isn't it? Yeah!
しょうがないですね。確かに大森さんはうちのスタジオの経験者です。それが
Fine. Mr. Omori is a client of our studio. So what? Could you please tell me about him? If you won't tell me, I'll tell everyone that you're soliciting your studio in front of cake shops. Please, you can't do that. Then please tell me about Omori. Alright, alright. I remember him well. He said he thought of going on a diet because it'd be bad for business if a patissiere was fat. I see, a sound argument. He never skipped training, followed all the food restrictions, and lost more than 40 kilos. Anything in particular that stood out to you? During training, he'd say stuff like, "I've got to change," or "I've got to become strong." He wanted to change his weak self. Omori has got to be fatty. Thanks. Natsui leaves. Maybe I should hit up Patissiere Pure. I arrive at Patissiere Pure. It's an elegant little cake shop. On the brand new awning are the words Patissiere Pure. Looks like an elegant, cute shop. The shop's interior is bright and clean. They have chocolate cakes, cheesecakes, and other standard cakes in display cases. There's a note that says, "Delicious yet low calorie. Try our new chocolate cake." A cheerful-looking young woman is helping the customers. Her name tag says Yuka Fukui. The woman who works here is cute. How much is it? What can I get you, sir? This is the first time here. This is my first time here. Would you give me a moment, please? Hard to choose, isn't it? Please take your time. Thanks, I'm indecisive. You're careful, that's all. She's so nice. I'll look around the shop for a bit. I pretend to look at the cakes as I survey the inside of the shop. Okay. Looks like they won a bunch of awards. There are lots of delicious looking products in the showcase. Ah. Hey, isn't this? It's a stained glass lamp in a corner of the shop. Where did you buy this lamp? It belongs to the head chef. He said he made it at the Karakoro art studio. Wow, it looks pretty for being handmade. I don't think it goes with the shop's looks, but in the letter it said she made stained glass with fatty. This must be it. Excuse me. Yes, what can I get you, ma'am? My daughter wants a tart with strawberries and blueberries. Do you have any? I'm sorry, we don't carry any berry-flavored tarts. Oh, never mind then. The customer leaves. I thought Monkey said that he made the best tarts, though. It's interesting. His shop doesn't sell berry tarts? No, the head chef said he's still experimenting. There are no berry-flavored cakes in the display case. His shop doesn't have berry-flavored stuff, huh? Sorry to leave you all by yourself. A handsome patissiere comes out from the kitchen. Good-looking dude. Does Matsue just have a lot of hot people running around? He must be Omori. He looks handsome and kind. If he's fatty, why doesn't he sell any berry tarts? I thought they were his specialty.
ジュ
Welcome.
ンさん、初めて来店のお客さんよ。
June, it's this gentleman's first
そ
time
う
here.
なんだ。ありがとう。
Oh, really? Thanks for stopping by. I watched their interaction. Say, are you
僕た
two...
ち来月結婚するんです。
We're getting married next month. Is that so? Congratulations. Your fiancé seems very
彼女
dependable.
のアシストで店を持てたんです。
It's thanks to her help that I was able to open the shop. That was a nice thing to say for once. He didn't say, "Your wife's really hot. I was gonna bang her if you didn't take her." Well, she's a bitch anyway. He's different from the fatty I'd imagined. I stared at Mori in
ど
silence.
うしたんですか？
Is something the matter? Did you go to Matsue Oba High
そ
School?
うですけど。いきなり何ですか？
Oh, he looks worried. I did, but what's this all about all of a sudden? The head chef's expression hardens. Do you know a woman named Aya Fumino?
それは知りません。
I don't. The head chef is shaking. Are you fatty?
あれ、材料の注文をする時間だ。ゆうかちゃん、あとは頼んだね。
Huh? Oh, it's time to order the ingredients. Yuka, please take care of the rest. The head chef heads straight for the kitchen. He's so easy to read.
ジュンさんに用事があって訪ねてきたんですか？
Did you come here to speak with June?
ジュン
Yeah,
さん
but
におかしなことをしたら、私許しませんよ。
if you pull anything funny with June, you'll have me to answer to. She seems to be the tougher one. Ooh. Protecting her man.
もう帰ってください。
Please go home now. I decide to leave the shop for now. Damn. I leave Patissiere pure. I think the head chef is fatty, but if berry tarts are his specialty, why doesn't he have any for sale? I want definitive proof that he's fatty. Alright, I'll try the Karakura Art Studio. Modeled after the Patissiere Galley, this is a baked goods shop and cake shop along Nankou Street. Their desire to spread traditional French confections in the region led to arranging them in ways that are easier for Japanese people to eat and are very popular, along with other items like Gakuen cheese. Interesting. Okay, we're going to Karakuro Glass or Art Studio, something like that. Karakuro Studio. I arrive at the Karakuro Art Studio. This place is nice. The Karakuro Art Studio is a modern Western-style building with brick-like walls and round pillars reminiscent of a Greek temple. I'm standing in front of the Karakuro Art Studio. It's a stately, imposing building. There's a shop on the first floor where you can experience stained glass making. I enter the Karakuro Art Studio. In addition to the colorful necklaces, keychains, and earrings, they also have materials for making accessories on sale. They have stained glass lamps and candle stands on display. There are some high school girls taking an accessory making class. A female shop assistant wearing an apron comes
何かお
over.
探しですか？
Can I help you find something? I didn't realize you can make accessories here. I thought it was just for stained glass.
工房なのでいろんなものが作れます。和菓子、勾玉、アクセサリー、ステンドグラス、お香、陶器、オリジナルソープ。
I'd like to visit a place like this. I wish I could take like little day classes on like learning how to do simple hobbies and things. I think it'd be fun to go to a place like this. Yes, we're an art studio, so you can make all sorts of things. Japanese sweets, magatama beads, accessories, stained glass, incense, pottery, soaps. You can make all of that? Wow. Maybe I'll show her Aya's picture just in case. Okay. I'm looking for someone. This is a photo from 15 years ago, but do you know her? I show her the photo of Aya Fumino.
ああ、覚えていませんね。その人って恋人ですか？
Sorry, I don't recall. Is she your girlfriend? She's my pen pal from 15 years ago.
文通って手紙をやり取りする文通ですか？
Pen pal like writing letters to each other? I came out from Tokyo to meet
ロ
her.
マンチックですね。
It's a little romantic, isn't it? You think it's a bit embarrassing,
ちょっと気持ち悪いかも。
but it's also a little creepy. It actually kind of is. If you haven't spoken to someone for 15 years, and you just like go to their hometown and try and meet them, that's unannounced. That is creepy. I would hate that. Hey now, don't pick me up and put
相
me
手の女
down.
性はここに来ちょったんですか？
Was your girl a visitor here? Yes. Would it be alright if I looked around
ど
a
うぞ。
little? Go ahead. I look around the shop. Aya and Fatty came here 15 years ago, but there's no proof that they were here. So let's check the guidebook. It contains brand shops of artists specializing in glass, agate, silver, ceramics, cloth, embroidery, and more. They offer classes to experience such crafts, and even has a French restaurant that serves a varied menu, from handmade breads to gelato. Okay. More and more, I think this game is just an ad for this particular part of Japan, but it's working. I'd like to visit here. There's a potted plant here. Cool. There's an introduction to the Karakura Art Studio written here. Okay. What is this? There are 20 or so photos stuck to the table. It's snowing in every one. Hey! One photo catches my eye. A boy and a girl are seated amidst the snow, dressed in their high school uniforms. The boy is a mori, although fat, and is holding a stained glass lamp. Could it be? This could be important evidence. Next to him is a girl in uniform, but her hair is in the way of her face. This is the head chef of the cake shop. What are these photos? The shop assistant rushes over.
店長の趣味が写真なんです。松江の初雪の日の風景を写したものです。これが去年、2年前、3年前、4年前。
Our manager's hobby is photography. There are scenes from the first snowfall in Matsue each year. This is from last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. The photo with the head chef is from 15 years ago. In her letter, she wrote that it snowed for the first time that year on the day she went to Karakura Art Studio with Fatty. Could I take a closer look at this photo? Sure. Female shop assistant starts to remove the photo from the desk, but her hand slips. Oh! The photo falls to the floor and is ruined. My precious
ここに
evidence.
データがあるので、探してプリントアウトします。
What do you mean it fell on the floor and was ruined? It's a photo. Like, touching the ground isn't going to make it disintegrate. I don't understand that. I have the file on the computer, so I'll find it and
デ
print
ー
it
タを
out.
印刷してもらってくるので、ちょっと待っちゃってください。
I'll get the photo printed out, so please wait a moment. She dropped it on the ground, so it's unusable. About 5 minutes pass.
お待たせしました。これがさっきの写真です。
Thank you for waiting. This is the photo from before. She hands me the photo from 15 years ago. Acquired a photo from 15 years ago. I can corner the head chef with this. Okay, I'll head over to the head chef's now. This photo is sure to be the clincher. I dropped a photo on the floor, so it's completely unusable. Let me go print one out. We still got it. It's not like it was gone forever. That is so strange. Also, I don't see any... Oh, there is. Very far in the corner. You can kind of see it. I don't know. Is it possible to zoom in? I don't know if that's possible in my streaming software. I wish I could zoom in on this photo. But I guess it's so small, it kind of doesn't matter. But yes, in the corner, of the photo, you can see a boy and a girl, I guess, making stained glass. A photo from 15 years ago I got from the Karakura studio. It shows high school boys, but there's a girl holding a stained glass lamp with them. Okay, cool. Could be... Okay. Go back? Maybe I'll head over to Patissier Pure. I think you need to stop harassing people is what you need to do. I feel like I'm the villain. I'm just bothering people. I arrive at Patissier Pure. Only the head chef is in the shop. Oh, it's you. Can we talk privately? I have nothing to say. I heard you're still experimenting with berry-flavored cakes. When do you think you'll be ready? It is kind of a nice way to, like, butter them up. Like, oh, I like your stuff. You know, when do we get to try your berry tarts? I really want to try one. Oh, maybe not for a while. The head chef's attitude changes at the mention of berry-flavored cakes. What's this? He's shaking terribly. No need to panic, I think. Just take your time and develop a delicious cake. Yeah. You wanted to change your weak self and began dieting, didn't you? What a dick. I could have asked that in a nicer way. You wanted to change your weak self. I'll keep coming here, however many times it takes. Do you really want that? Let's talk somewhere away from your fiancé. But there won't be many people at Chido Riminami. Chido Riminami Park by Lake Shinji. I'll wait for you there. I leave the shop. This is the park. I guess I'll sit on a bench and wait. A lakeside park along Lake Shinji's northern shore. It features sites such as a haiku slab said to have been written by Seishi Yamaguchi when he visited Matsue, a poetic monument, Shirao Tori by Shungetsu Ikuta, and a statue of Hoichi the Earless, the first short story in Meiji-era literary master Lafcadio Hearn's Kwaidan. It's also a superb place to view Lake Shinji in its entirety. Alright. There are lots of trees lined up. Upon closer inspection, there's an ant nest here. Cool. There's an ant nest on the ground. Awesome. Looks like there aren't any cars passing through. Oh, is this a road? I thought it was like a sidewalk. Is this a sidewalk here, or is this like a floodplain? Because it looks like it's like flooded over. And then this is an actual road? Interesting. What else? Can I think, I guess? That guy's taking a sweet time. I guess I'll have some chocolate-covered potato chips while I wait. I tear open the bag of Choco Potato Chips LL size and take one out. Half of the chip is coated in chocolate. I taste a chocolate-covered potato chip. The saltiness of the potato chip and the sweetness of the chocolate go surprisingly well together. I could eat these all day. Where is he? Was that like another ad? Are those like a real thing? I'll have one more. I ate one more chocolate-covered potato chip. Crispy and delicious. Can't stop. And yet, another chocolate-covered potato chip. They're good, but what am I doing? This is no time to be eating. I've been waiting for a while when the head chef arrives. What is it you wanted to tell me? Glad you decided to come. If you don't have anything to say, I'm going home. You've heard from your old classmates who I am, and why I came to Matsue, haven't you? Seems I was right. In other words, you're one of Aya Fumino's classmates. I never had a classmate by that name. Four Eyes and Monkey said the same thing. You know Four Eyes and Monkey, I'm sure. I'm not talking about a four-eyed monkey, by the way.
愉快な人のようだけど、少し不愉快ですね。
You seem to be a funny person, but I'm having trouble laughing. Kosuke Tanaka of the city office and Masaya Watanabe of Oba High School. They were your classmates, right?
そうだったら何だと言うんですか。
So what if they were? What about it? Aya Fumino should have been in the same class too. I was pen pals with her. She wrote about you in her letters. You're the kind fatty, aren't you? Don't you want to know what she wrote about you? How about it?
デブじゃありません。
I'm not fatty. You may think you're thin and handsome now, but in the past you were the fat and weak fatty. You joined a sports gym and lost weight like crazy, right? I heard all about it from the trainer at the gym. He told me you'd say, I've got to change, or I've got to become strong, as you trained. Now's the time to take out proof that the head chef was training at the gym. Investigation starts. Cool, well, it's been about an hour, so this is probably a good stopping point. Next time, we will investigate Fatty and probably end this chapter. So, this has been Usagi Sake. I'll see you again next time. Bye.